Oh, the genophage one. Yeah, that's the main one. Fine. Oh, wow. Can I go here? Oh, I can actually pick the spot. That's cool. We'll do the Cerberus one first.
Shepard, Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there, stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Grant. You've forgotten basically everything. You're halfway through ME2. Ah, yes. You know, like,
All right, let's find
playing
the control room for those
ME2
cannons.
again is just such a wonderful experience.
Right behind you, Shepard.
I hope you're enjoying revisiting it anyway. Wait, do I have sniper? Oh yeah, this one explodes.
Commander, I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
Oh, that missed him. Feck.
Track of it, Lieutenant.
On it.
Oh, thanks. Whoa! I love this gun. Everything turns to meat. Oh. Come out, wherever you are. Boom! Wait, there's a thing over there. There we go. Whoa. Liara just turned them into ragdolls. Storytelling is great. Romance feels dated and but cringe. Still great to be playing again. Yeah, I love the cringe. This is why I picked Garrus. He's so cringe in his dating. It's fantastic. Am I not hitting it? That's better. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh, Square, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that. Garrison Morden? I've never done Morden actually. What's he like? It's strange. That must be real awkward.
I think it's time to test this cannon.
BSW, how are you doing, BSW? What you been up to? How was your stream yesterday? I didn't catch the rest of the stream, what you did. What you get up to? No more stuff. Fine, I guess. You painted the entire thing? Nice! That's sweet. You must have gone for a long time then. Loads of paintings. Of course, BSW. It's so relaxing to hang out in your stream. Absolutely, always. Nothing here. Can't date Morden? Just meant their favorite characters. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I was like, really? You can date him? Oh, I just went backwards. Damn it. Yeah, Morden is amazing. I'm going to be seeing more of him soon. Because we're going to do the genophage mission. If you remember that at all in Mass Effect 3, the genophage mission. It's all about him, pretty much. Finished at 12:30, so like 4.5 hours. Oh, right, not bad. What's this? Ooh, level 50.
They cut power to the console.
You'll need to get the power back on.
Oh.
Let's move.
Move. Okay, once I search the room for loot.
Reinforcements fortifying their position.
I saw stuff. There's lots of ammo around here, so where's the enemies? Oh. Panic. Panic shot. Where are you? Whoops. Ooh. Nemesis. Oh. Crap. Come out. Oh, that gun. Jeez, it's almost hit 80. Huh? And these tears came out. I'm so worried it would mess up the painting. Oh no. Well, I want to see it. I need to see it actually. Now I'm very curious how it turned out. Get wrecked. Got him. Wow, it turned him into blue goo. Ah, fuck. Alright. Not sure. I just meant to kill them all. Whoa. Where? Well, put it in the Discord, please, BSW, because I'll definitely won't miss it then. Clem, good morning. What's for breakfast? Where? Not sure what's happening here. I think somebody's stuck, maybe. Ah. Gotcha. Latch? What's latch? Oh, okay. I have to do this. The power. Got it. Turn the thing back on. You do not know. More cereal, boring old Clem. Aww. I'm missing another one? Is there another power thing somewhere? Maybe up here? Or is this the way back? Yeah, it looks like the way back. I'm lost, guys. Wait. Is it not already Emma? Oh, that's a different one? Oh god, how did I miss that? I'm dumb.
We're cutting it close, Commander.
Media, that sounds good.
Rerouted the power to
PSW.
the main console. Heading back now.
Let's get a haircut today. Let's go early so I can be home to help out as needed. Ah. Then I'm gonna go get Smexy. Got it. Oh, Jesus. What are you guys doing in here? You shouldn't be in here. Stop ducking! Okay, we're good. Oh, we're not good. I didn't see you.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control
Cruiser.
restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
You did it!
All right. Good work, everyone.
Oh, that's it. Stop ducking. Okay, I guess I'll goots around.
Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy
What is
falling
that
back
joke,
will be
BSW?
tougher to
What is
seize
it?
the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. My stream is my couch.
Crash site's a nightmare.
Come sit with me.
Edie, try
Let's
to
have
raise
some
Lieutenant
fun.
Victus. Yes, ma'am.
Casting. No!
I've heard
No,
rumors of
Clem,
Cerberus activity
no.
on Tuchanka, but nothing about Turians.
Hey, Death Chief, good morning, Death Chief.
That the best you can do?
Good morning, good morning to Death Chief.
All right, set her down. Let's save this
Even though
platoon.
it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. What you doing, Death Chief? How have you been? How's made me feel comfy and
Okay.
cozy? Yeah.
Did you raise Lieutenant Victus? Yes, but the
Everyone's
connection is
invited
bad.
on my couch.
Patch me in.
But obviously,
This
if
is
you're rude,
Commander
I will
Shepard,
kick you off my
Alliance
couch.
Navy. Do you read?
So,
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position.
all right.
Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
Let's go get him.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
The level of destruction is rather amazing.
Did you notice that it's that late? Are you finished? Are you were you working, Death Chief, and you finished for the day? Maybe. You know, I think I want to change my assault rifle again. I'm not the biggest fan of the laser gun. It's nice, but you know.
Shepard, any idea what these Turians were here to do?
Maps of the area list no important resources.
You've been sitting on the floor. Got your vaccine. Ah, sweet, Death Chief. Is that like a single vaccine? Is it one? It's not the Pfizer one. That's double. It's where.
See them? Kill them quickly. We better have reinforcements.
Husks. Let's go to the dentist. Oh my god, Dechi, for doing everything in on one go. What's going on? Just like get it all out of the way now? Is that type of situation?
Downed escape pod.
It appears that they survived the crash, and then a harvester
Might as well
exploded
get
the pod. Died in the explosion.
And then pulled out to be eaten
a
by
full
us.
body checkup. What's this? Alright. Let's check out this gun. Wait, where am I going? Okay.
Picking up auditory evidence of conflict.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Then surprise is on our side.
Exactly. Let's go.
Gotcha. Surprise! Oh, I like this gun. Brrr. Let's snipe it. Damn it.
Thank you. Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site. There's another pod ahead.
Alright, cool.
We managed to save them all.
Mana Sen, hello. Can't hear stream due to being at work, but I'm here lurking. Hi. Enjoy work. Isn't affecting me at all. Maybe I'll sort this out. It'll get sorted this. I'll get it sorted this week. Yeah, definitely don't just leave it. Try and get it. Try and get an appointment in or something. Appointment down.
The pressure for Lieutenant Victus to succeed in light of his father's promotion must be intense.
Organic species give disproportionate credit to parental influence. Peer groups are a more
They do.
important factor in determining behavior.
It's true. Oops. Wish you could have dodged like that in Mass Effect 2. Yeah, well. Victus. Where are you? Victus.
They don't see us. Follow my lead.
I said follow my lead and they started shooting. God damn it. Idiots.
Heads up! Harvester incoming!
Harvester? Wait. Oh.
Shepard, another harvester.
I see him, I see him. Oh. Whoa. That was pretty cool.
Saved all the Turians. It feels good. This way.
Starburst, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. First time chatter, how you doing? Mass Effect fan, I assume, Starburst? Starburst are good. I haven't had Starburst in ages. Now I'm thinking of the sweets.
Do you read, Commander? Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here. What's your status?
We're indeed. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
That's not an ETA, Shepard.
Bardic, how's our velocity?
you live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Oh. Which color are your favorite though? I don't know, it's kind of red and green, kind of the main ones I think I like. Orange, red, green, orange. I like them all. I just don't like the purple really that much. This purple is usually blackcurrant here. I think in the States it's grape.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Harvester. Get wrecked. Damn it, it's flying away.
There's the harvester. It's retreating.
I want to shoot it down. I got big guns. Harvester. Die, harvester. Oh god. Yeah, that's it. That's what I like to see. Got him. Did it make you enjoy watching others play? Yeah. Have you done the legendary edition?
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this
So
squad.
far,
It seems that the Turians
it's
are planning
freaking
political
awesome.
dynamite here. Maybe they should inform
I'm
the
loving this
Krogan.
legendary
I
collection.
need these guys working together. Better not to complicate
The
things.
upgrades are fantastic. I think you're thinking of Skittles? I don't know. Starburst at least original. Red, pink, yellow, orange. I don't think we have pink. At least we did at one point, but don't anymore. Purple is grape here. Black currant though? Damn, that's different to black currants. Do you ever have black currant flavored stuff? I do like black currant flavored stuff. It's really nice. Skills are red, orange, yellow, green, purple. That's what we have in Starburst. Yeah. Green apple, yellow, still lemon though. Yeah, we like our Starbursts are clearly made differently. Almost through 2 on legendary. Love all the DLC. Yeah, absolutely. Actually having done Mass Effect 2 in my revisit after having played it for like 5-6 years, man, it's so good. It reminds me why I love that game. I've totally forgotten Mass Effect 3 though. It's like this is practically brand new to me. I've just forgotten it so much.
All right, let's move! Full arsenal at the ready. Not one more soldier dies here today.
Uh-oh. We have a brute. Brutes are not good. Vacuum Marauder. The brute keeps going at it. Get wrecked. Is he dead? There we got him. Okay, we're out. Where's that guy? Come here, come here, come here. I think I prefer this assault rifle. I think I do. Are we good? Oh no, we're not good. More spawns. Alright. We good? No, we're not. That in? Not, clearly not.
Harvester incoming.
Harvester? Stop spawning, guys. Jesus. Ah. Oh, go lurk, PSW. Love your face. Thanks for being here. Where is he? I hear him, but I don't see him. Wait, is that him? There! Pick this thing out.
Area clear, Shepard.
Whoa. Alright, worked out.
This way.
Oh, my tea went cold.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up.
Stand down, soldier.
These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
What's the mission? Yeah.
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
Bomb?
How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Oh,
Lieutenant,
crap.
If Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Kick their asses? Really? So much darker than the other two, I get why. Just an observation. No, you're absolutely right. It's very dark. I
Their
love how it's
sacrifice means
monster
that others
movie
will
like
never
too.
face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander,
Good.
come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
So we're defusing the bomb? Oh.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Gina!
Impressive work on Tuchanka.
How you doing?
Why didn't you tell me about
Good
the
morning.
Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
Oh, come on.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all.
Smack him.
Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Can't trust me after saving your son? Rawr. Tuchanka bomb. Got credits for that, that's not bad. It was kind of a short mission, I was expecting it to be longer. I suppose it's a follow-up quest. Alright, let's get the bomb done. Let's do the bomb.
Normandy shuttle, this is Lieutenant Victus with the 9th Platoon. Do you copy?
we hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting
Okay.
bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's Turian.
What do you mean,
Oh.
Turian?
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
To keep the Krogan from becoming a threat.
That was a mistake.
You won't earn trust with tactics like that. But right now we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Let's go. Let's go! Die!
Take cover. Keep your heads down.
Ugh. I love this. It feels like a battlefield in a war. Oh my god, I love it. I mean, like, you know, it'd be horrible if it was real life, but man, it's cool in the game. Charge! Keep on cover. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I saw them. Oh, wait. Go. Some more? Some more? I know I saw one. Wait. Got you. Oh, I see you. No, you don't. Stop it. I know, we're going. It's just like, you know. I'm in a war. I am in a war. This is true. You're right. But it feels so good. Why does it feel good? It shouldn't feel good to be in a war. Shouldn't it?
Once we reach the bomb, I'll need to reprogram the trigger mechanism.
Ooh. Oh. I'll come out of the woodwork now.
Target the shield generator.
Where is it? Wait. This? Can't see it. Alright, we're good. Generator. Okay, we're good. Fictional war, but still war, yeah. Damn it. Oh, we have a guy. We have a guy. Damn it, not him. What's that? Bomb? Ow, that hurt. Oh, 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 oh. No hiding. Not allowed. Right. Thank you for your service, and with that, I take my leave. You gotta do things. Go do things, Clem. I love your face.
Before my time, but I can't comprehend the need for this.
While morally questionable, the strategy is sound.
Like a preemptive measure, I get that. Class you playing, what is that kick-ass bad bard type weapon? I have Vanguard is my main, is my style. I'm a Vanguard. The Bard type weapon, are you talking about this gun I'm currently holding? The Phaston? That one you're talking about? The assault rifle? Get closer. Stop hiding. Don't hide from the gun.
Commander, we're getting a lot of mortar fire. Heavy casualties.
Orders.
Copy that.
What's that? No, they can't. Nobody can take me. I'm unstoppable. Pistol scope. Barb.
I'm getting a lot of Cerberus radio chatter. They're prepping
Barb type weapon.
I don't like the sound of that.
No hiding. Oh, credits. Somebody else here?
Cerberus is leaving.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by barb. Oh.
We'll have a better
Anything
view of the
else?
ramp.
Agreed.
I'm
Let's
just
go.
like, all I'm doing is looking for loot. Oh. No. No. How dare you? Yeah, you fly away. I don't care.
I can't believe it remained undetected.
Oh, is that the bomb?
It must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
It must have been strategically placed for maximum yield. I advise haste, Commander.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're
Where
on
do
our
we
way.
go? Oh. Much more trying to be here. Oh no, no worries. Sorry, Starburst. Oh, fuck.
The bomb should be clear.
Cerberus will re-engage its troops
Where? Are they all just leaving? No, come back. Stop trying to leave. There we go. Okay, good.
We need to hurry.
I'm going.
I'm at the control panel, Commander.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Are you sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do. Buy me a few minutes, Commander.
We'll make sure you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Let's do this.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Oh. Oh.
Look out!
Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
Where are they? Level.
Nobody gets past us. Clear? Clear!
Brrr. Take that.
Cerberus reinforcements.
I need more time, Commander.
Easy. Bunch of wasters.
They're not letting up. Watch for more shuttles.
I'm watching. Oh, there's one over there. Get wrecked. Are we good? Just him? Okay. Atlas? Where?
Take that thing down, now!
Where are we? Where? Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, get behind cover. Okay, take out the sniper. There we go. Got him. Okay.
Programming the bypass.
Don't go around that corner.
Taking fire. Protect him!
Pick this. What? Where's he taking fire from? Where?
Taking fire. Protect him!
I didn't see where. How? Yeah. Things. Things happened. Okay, we're good. All right, we're good.
Commander! Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It set the...
Disarm it!
No time!
Oh.
I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
Man, Cerberus just sending all the guys to suicide as well. No. Oh dear. His dad's gonna be sad.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
I can't count the times I've watched friends risk everything for a cause. To see the lieutenant die for us, for his platoon, it hits close to home.
I'm getting tired of seeing people die.
The losses are unfortunate, Shepard, but preserving the peace between Turians and Krogan could prevent the deaths of millions.
I know, Edie. But right now, I just don't give a damn about politics.
Too true.
Good work on Tuchanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb?
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
The situation is fragile at the moment. With Rex and the Primarch aboard the Normandy, you've got a situation brewing. We don't have a solid alliance between those two yet. Keep the peace, Commander. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Easy.
Check it out.
Easy. I'm Shepard.
Couldn't risk another galactic war with the Krogan.
The genophage wasn't enough? You had to plant a bomb on my planet?
The decision was made hundreds of years ago. So much has changed.
Not enough to tell us about the bomb, coward.
Hey! We can't let the past rip us apart. Working together, we have a chance. Primarch, you had a bomb on Tuchanka. And Rex, in the Turian's place, you would have done the same damn thing.
Shepard!
It's over. His own son died today making this right.
Please, Commander. It's all right.
Yes, fine. Shepard, you made your point. We have stronger enemies to face.
We do.
I understand your reservations before, Commander. But I hope you now understand the secrecy.
Secrets get people killed. You've learned that the hard way.
Yes. The hardest lesson I'm ever to learn, Commander. My son, he died with the respect of his men. I wanted to thank you for that. His sacrifice will be recorded in the histories of the 9th Platoon. Something any father would be proud of.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that is that. But now it's time to cure the Krogan. Cure the genophage.
All hands, full stop. Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way
Reaper.
they're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
Ooh.
They want to fight! They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Who'd be that? Oh.
Dalatras.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Mordin Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatras?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Mordin will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
This Valerian doesn't realize how paragon I actually am.
Mordin would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Get. I need a bleep sound.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments, most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
I'll never agree with her. Me neither.
I got a message.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight.
Reeve.
Heading in.
Reeve from Final Fantasy VII? Oh.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move! Here they come! Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
It's ugly over here. Whatever you do, keep them away from the female.
This is that Taliban! More incoming!
God damn. Oh my god, there's so many. Dear God. Back off. I hate husks. I've hated them since game 2. What? Oh. What am I looking at? Aha.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
Well, they are creepy.
We
Like,
have to get to the Shroud. The
I never
airstrike is on its
liked
way.
games where they're all about guns, melee isn't really a thing, and you have enemies that charge at you because I can never hit them.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
Clan.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which
Brothers.
I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
This Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him?
Oh. How Klinger.
And so will you.
Oh, it's late there, Starburst. Next time I'm playing, sure, yeah. Thank you for hanging out, Starburst. I hope you enjoy your tea.
As Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to
I'll be playing Mass Effect 3 all week.
and win a new future for our children.
Until it's finished.
I choose to fight. Who will join me?
Well, I'm in because, you know, I'm Shepard, the paragon of virtue.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing.
Yeah, let's kill a Reaper. Yeah, Rex is cool. He's got good character for, like, a member of, like, a Klingon species. It's hard to do those. It's hard to write them.
This is Turian Wing Artemec. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemec. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reeve isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
The Dalitras tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on her. Why are we stopping?
What's up? I don't see the Reaper.
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Reapers are bigger than I thought.
And they think Turian fighters are going to make a difference?
Death mask.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
Uh-oh.
An airstrike alone won't be sufficient. They'll need our assistance.
Oh, there it is.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We are going.
Shepard!
Oh god. Whoa.
Rex, get the female out of here now! No! Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
Let's go.
Rex, are you receiving
Shepard
this?
versus a Reaper. Let's do
okay?
this.
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves truck made it out too.
Likely a tremor. The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up.
More tremors.
That didn't feel like a quake.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander.
Oh, Thresher
It is
Maw.
said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Did I hear that? I think that's Kalros.
Likely not to scale either. Perhaps we should leave this area.
If the Krogan named it, it must be something special.
Great. Thresher Maw. Yeah, Gina. Save me. There's a Ravager.
It's the Rachni again.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Likely not to scale, I know, right?
Daylight detected ahead.
In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
What the Krogan might have become if they'd
They
avoided nuclear war.
This looks pretty. Looks pretty awesome. I like it. Trucks.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And the color green. Plant life was assumed dead in this ecosystem.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
The Reaper's up to no good.
Dealing
Oh,
with the Reaper when
how
we get
dare
there
he?
will be another matter.
These ruins suggest Krogan civilization devolved at some point.
Maybe Eve is right.
Movement
During
ahead.
the Genophage, nothing stays quiet here for long.
But what if she's wrong?
Eyes sharp on our perimeter!
Agreed. It's an ideal point to ambush.
Where are you peering from? You're peering out of nowhere. I can die. Okay.
Another quake.
It seems Kalros is not a myth.
Oh, that is
Stay sharp.
Kalros, yeah. Wonder if it can be indoctrinated. That would suck.
It isn't over yet.
You good? Clear. Uh-oh. That's a lot of guys. Oh. Go away. Go away. Go. Oh, missed. Okay, we're good. Trucks.
She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Ooh, I just had an idea. He's probably thinking about hitting the Thresher mob against the Reaper. That'd be cool.
Looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
A little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
So many feckin' husks. Go away.
I didn't think Tuchanka could get any worse.
Oh. Get wrecked, Ravagers. Wait, where did you come from? Oh, heck. I was too focused on the guys in the distance. These guys appeared beside me. Oh boy. I'm kind of low on ammo. Crap. 1 sec, I want to see if there's... Oh, wait. Dang it! Oh.
She's not gonna get us.
Dear. Need ammo, please. I'm low on assault rifle ammo. Whoa.
I wonder where we are now.
It appears to be a memorial for fallen Krogan.
Hostiles ahead. I see them.
Uh-oh. I'm good.
What about you?
Oh my god, there's so many. Alright, where are they? Get off her! Is there another one? Where am I going? Dunes. It's over here. Can't go that way. Okay.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calross. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Oh.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that model. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Rex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
Edie, where's Edie? Uh-oh.
It's Calross.
Uh-oh.
Move, Shepard.
We're in. Go!
What about Reed?
No way he survived that. But he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper
I think he's
waiting.
alive. When you say that, you know they're alive. Reaper.
We no longer possess the firepower to defeat a Reaper.
I know the odds don't usually mean much to us. But I don't think even we can make it to that tower.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Kalros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Kalros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't? This is the only way to get to that tower and release the Cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Kalros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait!
Heck yeah.
I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero.
Yeah.
Now, let's show them why.
Oh, here we go.
Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
Heck yeah.
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Let's get in there!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go, 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 go down, get down, get down, go down, you bunch of cannibals.
But someone has to raise those maw hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Where's the maw hammers?
For you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Show me the maw hammers. Where am I? Where's the way? Can I get up there? No? Ah. Oh, we got a new weapon. Cool.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Be quick, Morton. They're all over us out here.
To our left.
Whoa! Hello, Reaper. What's your name?
Everyone all right?
I don't believe we've been introduced.
I think so. Did
Oh,
we
God.
just get shot by a Reaper?
Consider that practice.
Is it shooting? Feels like it's shooting. Hi.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Yeah, giant lasers. Must avoid them.
Are we sure about this?
If I was organic, that would probably burn. Just keep moving. Take the cover.
And what if cover doesn't work? I can't.
This is a dead end.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh God.
Goddess, be with them.
Impeccable. Go. Let's push ahead.
Hammer, where are you, Hammer?
Over on our left, one of the hammers. The other one is on the right. Entirely.
There's a bruise here. What? Can't see him. Oh God! Scared the shit out of me. God, feck it. Are you kidding me? Where am I? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane. This is insane. I can't kill this many. Oh. Oh god. Just run. Ah. One. Avoid the Reaper, avoid the brutes. Just run. I'm going. Oh, this is gonna be good. Whoa! Cool. Whoa. 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 Damn. Yeah. That is cool. So cool. Reaper is no match.
Morden, is the cure ready? Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Morden, no.
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility.
Morden.
Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
Damn it. It sucks.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
That made me teary-eyed.
Classic bypass. Standard failsafes.
I agree, Gina.
Yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
Damn it.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Oh. That's your name? Bakara. Pathfinder.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
Good.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying, it can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. Besides, I know where you sleep. We'll wake you if anything comes up.
You sure do, Garrus.
If you insist.
Good boyfriend looking out for me. Oh, weird dream. Can't remember the last time this happened. There was the child in it. Silhouettes? Oh, there's the child. What? Child, come here. There. Vanished.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who weren't around thanks to this war.
Right.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
I mean, I don't miss him. I mean, it would be disingenuous of me to say that I missed him. Like, I forgot he existed mostly, so...
No one I want to talk about right now.
I understand.
Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
You're right.
Commander, there is something we should discuss if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Can we shoot that counselor?
We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well...
I did save your life
once.
once.
About humanity's representative, Counselor Udina.
Why?
My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
Udina...
If Udina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Hackett. Alright. More quests. You love Kaiden? I know you do. I know you do, Gina. He's just forgettable for me. That's all. I understand people love him, you know, they get to know him and all that type of jazz. I have a tendency to just forget about him. You know, I send him to his death and then that's it.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
The Rachni.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
Oh, cool.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Oh, Arya.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Yeah, the Quarians.
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Yeah, we need to find out more about the Quarians and Geth.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Very good, very good. What do we got? What do we got? Just got those few. Oh, look at that. We're over the minimum. Beautiful. It's because we got Krogans and Turians.
Alright, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
How you gotta respect the classics?
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, one to ask the Asari for technical help, and one to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Brilliant. I love it.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. One time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
Feels good.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if some young, hot-headed Krogan took over.
That could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
For reals.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka.
Busy? I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Gee, that young?
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank
You're
you
my
for
first
coming by,
girlfriend.
Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Yeah. It's all good. But there's stuff on the Citadel I want to check. Bunch of stuff. Gotta check the shops. Oh.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend?
What's happening? Cerberus? You kidding me?
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Ashley make it out?
We got separated. She said she had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
All right, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Interesting. Useful having her. Whoa. Uh-oh. Come on, let's get him.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover. Understood.
Back in Cerberus. Go die. Who's there? Who's there? You. I see you. Oh. Easy peasy. My bullets explode. Oh, you're dead. No. Huh? Bailey! Wait, sorry Bailey, one sec. I need to find loot. You'll be okay. There might be loot here. You never know. No, nothing there. Let's double check on this side. Yes. I'm coming. Okay, there was no loot.
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
Is this the situation everywhere? Are the counselors even alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time. Here we go. CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor.
Huh?
Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else. But if he's inside...
Who's the insider?
Why would the counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that's someone that's Cerberus' friends. The counselor would have a clearer picture for all the good that does us.
One counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
The Executor's office is defensible. He may have gone to ground there when the shooting started.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Alright, we got Bailey on comms. Everything should be good now.
Hey, did you hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Thane, you're sick. No loot here either. Damn it, where's all the loot? Hi. Hey guys. Yeah, brute force. Oh, I see you. Oh, that hurt me. Damn it, don't move. Don't move.
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
Oh. Heck yeah. What's this? Officer, Cerberus attack in progress. All hands on deck. Okay, okay. That's it. Oh.
These people were shot in the back of the head. Cerberus had traitors on the inside.
Same as Mars. Cerberus likes their sleeper agents.
Wonder who it was this time. All right, let's go. Oh, feck.
Security doors have been sealed for your protection.
I see you. Oh. Any more? Up. Get wrecked. That. Hi. Latch. So, okay, that's probably the right way to go. Let's check the other way. Oh, it's to the bathroom. With a gun. How nice. Credits.
I see Cerberus doesn't care about its victims dying with dignity.
Yeah, killing them in the toilet, not the nicest way to go.
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
Damn it, keep looking.
What? What are you ducking? Because I aimed at you? Oh. Oof.
So many lives given.
I am capturing images of the deceased. It may prove useful for motivating resistance or inclusion in future memorials.
The humans have an expression, Edie. It's too soon.
Too soon. Warn Hercules doesn't fill the reports for you kicking his ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Schedule meeting customers. And wriggle out of that again. Reports from desirables. Getting the station Ligia biometric systems calibrated. So sorry from one end. Okay. Huh? Can I get in there? Can I break that glass? Come on. Let me in. I want the stuff. Oh. Other guy. Door control, maybe that's it. Aha. Oh. Lots of different guns here. We cut like assembling the terror. Detectors. This is very boring. The major blah. Oh, I just stole money. No, you don't.
We've got to be close now.
There is damage here. We may be too late.
Shushidi. No, not allowed. Ah, he's on the table. Ooh. See a door I can't get to. Oh.
Bailey, looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn, alright, keep searching. If you don't
Wait.
see the counselor's body, don't
Is he
count him out
alive?
yet.
What's that?
Found him. He looks unharmed.
Get him somewhere safe.
Who's that? Whoa. It's like Deus Ex.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, Utina, he's staging a coup. He's got the other counselors now to hand over to Cerberus.
3 on 1, pal. It's over.
No, it's fun.
Filing. Oh, Lane. Whoa. Ooh. No. No, Thane. God damn it. Get him! Kill him! He must die. Come on, chase sequence.
How bad
Oh,
is it?
feck.
I have time. Catch him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Thane needs medical help fast, and I need to take care of an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm.
Is Udina trying to seize power?
I've got a fix on the council's position.
Yeah, she can shoot through the glass, right?
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Oh, dear God. God damn it.
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the council?
Negative, their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the council's transponders.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shalmar Plaza. Udina's with them. If he can get them in range of that
The heck?
assassin, this is all over.
Phantom. More? God damn it. Nemesis this time? Oh, we need sniper for these guys. We good? We good. Alright, let's check up here. We gotta steal these people's livelihoods while we're here. We won't get another opportunity. You know, just in case. Whoa. Killing innocent people? Asshole! Get wrecked! You die!
I could use one of their monomolecular blades to sever the hand for later study.
The council needs us. Run!
Get out! Wait. Oh. Hello.
They've sealed us out.
There we go. This looks like a way. Maybe? Oh. Yeah, money. I knew there'd be money here somewhere. Oh God.
I'm at Shalmar Plaza.
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the shuttle dock. Someone's following them. Someone with a sword.
Great.
Bye-bye, Atlas. Alright, we're good. Where are we? Not seeing loot. Let's check up here. Oh, it's away. Oh, it's the right way. Damn it.
Okay,
Stop
I'm
the
in
elevator.
shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Oh god. Oh god.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice. I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Missed. Oh my god, why is it so hard to hit? Damn it! Oh, that is so frustrating.
Incoming phantoms.
Phantoms?
Nice one, Shepard.
Shepard, bad news.
What?
The kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Not again.
Where? Okay. Is there another one?
Shepard,
I see them. Jump!
Jump!
What was that?
Gunman, get down.
Oh god.
Go. Damn it. Cerberus hit the shuttle. Everybody back to the elevator. Shepard?
Shepard's blocking our escape. She's with Cerberus.
Everybody, hang on. Shepard, what's happening here?
You better not F things up here, Ashley, I swear to god.
You know me better than this, Ash.
I knew the old Shepard before Cerberus. Right now, I'm not sure who I'm dealing with.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Odina's behind this attack. The Solarian Counselor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
We've mistrusted Shepard before, and it did not help us.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
I'm gonna regret this.
No, you're not.
Udina, step back from the console.
Good, good, good.
To hell with this.
Shoot him. Don't make me do it. Just shoot him.
Gun!
Fuck it. I could, no. He deserved it.
Get the council back and cover that door.
Oh, damn it. My inner renegade came out.
Bailey.
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Something's not right. You said Cerberus was targeting us. Where did their soldiers go?
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And you have saved my life twice now, Shepard. I owe you both a personal debt, and one on behalf of Palaven.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Commander, do you have any idea why the elusive man would do this?
No, I don't. but I plan to find out.
Yeah, can we go and kill him?
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and a
Udina
million
is
more
already
places
fucking
to
dead.
secure. Move it.
What a douche. Shouldn't have let him into the council in the first place. God damn it.
Yes? Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial.
Oh, yeah.
He's in for surgery.
Hope he's okay.
Apparently, there's complications.
Uh-oh.
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus. If you want to see him, I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
Right. I don't know if he'd like that.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
Let's talk about your injuries.
You'd be in the
Show me
hospital.
care.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Where's Thane?
Commander Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces.
Oh.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel's syndrome. At its worst, Keprel's syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes.
No.
You might want to say yours.
Damn it.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Koliat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
Hey, Lucky Leprechaun, how you doing? Good day to you.
Terminally ill Drow managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
Sad times, though.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Goliath, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me?
Sure.
Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me. Why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Everyone keeps dying. I don't like it. Okay. Nothing new there. Hello? Jack! Oh my god, it's Jack!
This sucks.
What?
What have you got there? Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up? They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
You look good.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you. Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine. Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on. Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard. Come on. What?
So I'm gonna get a bunch of tattoos so I can run around naked. No, that's not what I meant. Romo. Wait, is Edie there? Are we dancing with Jack?
Shepard, everybody knows
This
you
is
can't
true.
dance.
Shepard can't dance. Oh no. This is good. Come on. Give it to me. Aw, I thought there'd be more. Edie, do you want to dance?
I'm curious. What material is your face made from? The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands.
Cool.
If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it.
Oh yeah. Hey, there you are, Joker. Seth Green.
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
Oh. What about you? No. No, sure, yeah.
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
It's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
You deserve to be stupid.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What's he doing? Death by Snoo Snoo? A bit more than that. A bit easier to... Oh, look! Oh my god. Look at him go!
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
Oh. What do you think, Edie? Is he dancing okay for you?
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
I can't talk to her. It's unfortunate. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh.
Shepard. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Why were you helping Udina?
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
Sure did. He needed to die? Yeah. He just... I had faith in him originally, but I guess not. He just turned out to be a villain.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
Well, that'll be the first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know, but we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Ooh, big decision. For me, anyway. Don't like Ashley either. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ashley. But, you know, I'm a forgiving Paragon person, I suppose. I can be alright with her coming on board. Fine.
Permission granted, Lieutenant. Just keep your gun pointed at the Reapers,
yes.
Okay?
I'd prefer it, thanks.
Grab your gear and find a bunk, Williams.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And Ash.
Yeah?
It's good to have you back.
Yes, ma'am.
We've been on a roller coaster, me and Ash. A roller coaster.
Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
Kylan.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
You know who he is?
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
Good.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Heck
Good
yeah.
luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Quarians!
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Sweet. We get into Quarian section of the game. Nice.
Shepard.
Rommel. Bad. Bad Rommel.
Contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
So we got Asari and Quarians. That's kind of the next section of the game, I guess. What are we looking like? Yeah. Oh, we do have Asari. Not much. Solarians barely. I really want to see the Quarians because Tally's the best girl.
You'd on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Sure.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Sure.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Oh,
Has the
didn't know
Alliance
that.
tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Commander?
Cool.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Okay. Liara, what you gotta say? What's this?
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
Oh, time capsule.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy.
I think we're the Pharaoh. Follow Dandelion.
And blueprints
Appreciate
of the
it.
Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own.
Hmm?
I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
So Glyph is the one? Yeah, just let her decide.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
I'll start by saying Commander Shepard was born on Earth and fought harder than anyone else for her home world. The Commander was also a powerful biotic, nearly unstoppable when she charged into a fight. She was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where she could. And it was a privilege to know her.
Careful this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
That was nice. Oh, Trainer.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Party time with Trainer.
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this.
Do we play some nerd games now?
Actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way.
Come on, let's play cards.
In any event,
D&D.
I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun
Chess
as real
is
pieces.
good.
But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
Wait, what? A shower? What? You're not going to? Yeah, maybe. I wasn't expecting this. I was like genuinely expecting like some type of nerdy game. I mean, let's get a shower. Okay.
That's funny. I figured you'd be more interested in a shower.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's an option.
Well, just give me a moment to grab my things.
Did I make a mistake? I feel like I've made a mistake. Well, at least she has her underwear on.
Hot water and room to stretch. I could get lost in here.
What do you need to grab?
Oh, it's like a week's worth of stress is washing off. And the timing's perfect. I was hoping to look nice with somebody.
Hot date lined up?
Hopefully more than just that. I play for keeps.
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
Oh god. I see where this is going. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. God damn it, chat. It's all your fault. I blame you. I was hoping for nerdy games. Why is she in her underwear? Because ratings? I don't know. You can't spam skin. I made that a thing, remember? I can say no? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna say no, okay? Okay, guys. I feel like at the same time, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna upset her. Oh my god. Boy, is this a thing. Hi, Pear Tree. How you doing? Bruh. Join it? No. Make a poll. Chat, do a poll. Mods, do a poll. Do you know how to do a poll? Do a poll. I don't want it to be my choice. We'll do whatever the poll says and then let it be. Okay? Sound good? Can't pick this. I was hoping for like D&D or something. Chess? That sounds good. But yeah. Don't do this to Garrus. See, I like your logic, Gina. I like your logic. I like your logic. It's not Renegade, is it? 2 minutes. Join her? Wrong answer. Excuse me? Talk about like leading the answer here. Jeez. Garrus might join in the middle of it? Ooh, you make it interesting logic. Janice, hello, welcome in, welcome to the channel. This is not my first time playing Mass Effect, but it's been so long I've forgotten, especially Mass Effect 3. I do not remember this game for the life of me. I did play it a very long time ago, but I'm playing the Legendary Edition, so it's practically a first playthrough for me right now, you know. Oh god. Guys, your poll options, fine, okay, it looks like it's gonna be, I'm gonna click join, okay, and I'm gonna walk away. It's all you, chat, okay, it's all you. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. Same for you, Janet. Yeah, don't you just forget everything and after some games that you haven't played them in ages? Mass Effect 3 in particular, I don't know why. It's like I've totally forgotten it. Okay with having the right. You were in the no option? Thank you, Logic, I like you. Okay, chat. I'm gonna grab a drink. Enjoy.
She's interested. teasing me for my shower?
I certainly hope so.
Well, in that case, it's yours whenever you like.
Alright, guys. How was that? Did you have fun? I hope you had fun. Do you forget out of a game I haven't played in a while? I don't forget everything. Yeah, I wouldn't forget everything either. But some games I forget more than others, you know? You had lots of fun, Kevin King? Good. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear everyone's having a good time, okay? These messes with Garrett's romance, I will scream. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I didn't see anything. Nothing happened. I didn't see it. Please explain the birds and the bees. Intercom.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Oh, she did, didn't she?
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
I don't know what birds and bees do.
Commander,
one makes honey,
no secret that Council
and the other
Space
makes
has suffered
eggs.
some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human
He was
terrorist
family friendly,
organization
Janice.
can
It
hit
better
the
have been.
Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Am I gonna get banned? Shepard went into the shower fully clothed. It was odd. What? That's weird. Well, I suppose maybe it's more wholesome. Just give someone full access to a shower. Nothing that can nothing that can damage the rents. Right? It's just a shower, right?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
For real.
All right. Now a question from Thesia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties.
Oh God.
Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Not
Looks like
me.
you already have. What happens now?
I blame chat for everything.
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
Stop enticing the ladies. I'm not trying to. Just happens. Oh, I can invite James up. Let's go.
James, I've got some
He
time
wanted to
if you want
talk.
to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
What you
just
call me?
Come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
Harm protagonist Shepard. Hey. I'm not trying to do that. I do always go for harms in games, though. I don't know why. My Persona track record is not good. Shepard trying to get a harm. The hell? Yes, it's true, Ramon. You're gonna work in the Normandy. Now you're gonna have to work on Shepard. Oh my God.
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
For the
Best
content.
training, best equipment, best assignments.
We do things for the content.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors.
What?
I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
I will get one of those hoodies someday. I will.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
I'm hungry. I should have some foods. I should do that too soon. Then, yeah, right there. We'll see though. Not yet.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there?
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Ooh. Yes, I would. Yeah, because it was Ashley.
If they hadn't backed down, yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Ash didn't have to join Caden. Losing one was enough. Good to have
Garrus gets
Ash
me.
back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Garrus gets me. Oh, there you are.
Good to see you.
Oh, you've nothing to say?
Good to see you.
Fine. That's all. My pet has nothing to say to me. I'm very upset.
May I speak with you, Commander?
Yeah, you wanted to say something.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Easy peasy.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Sounds like a mission. Oh god, I have to check my journal. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? No. Look at all these. Look at all these things. Oh my god. I really wish there was like some form of categorization here